You might not be realizing this, but there is a huge difference between saving your settings in Lightroom and carefully crafting a Lightroom preset. We're not shooting in the same conditions, we're not using the same gear, so why would we share the same settings? But first, allow me to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Vlad and I'm a photographer who likes to obsess about little things that have a huge impact on your photography. And there's one thing that really grinds my gear. I'm in Lightroom, I've already applied basic corrections on one of my photos, and I'm looking for a bit of color inspiration, and when I apply one of the presets that I already have, it's completely resetting everything that I've done so far. That's annoying and that's not how a preset should work. So in this video I'm gonna try and achieve two things. First of all, let's discuss what to save in a good preset, and then I'm gonna tell you how I update the presets that I already have in order to make them less annoying to use. As you can see, I am in Lightroom right now. I'm using the classic version, but you can use the newer one because the same principles will apply. Let's say I want to create a preset based on what I've done with this photo so far, so I'm going to click create preset and I'm greeted with this huge dialog with a lot of checkboxes. Even if I bored you to death already, there's one thing that I want you to take away from this video. Don't check them all. The goal when designing a preset would be to check as little boxes as possible while retaining the look that you're going for, and then there are some checkboxes that you should never check. And to make it easier for you to follow along, I've created this handy guide that you can also find in the article related to this topic. In there I took the time and went through all the possible Lightroom settings and why you should or maybe shouldn't include them in your presets. But in order to keep this video short, I'm gonna give you 3 rules that you can follow to make presets that are not annoying to use. First of all, don't include camera specific settings. That includes lens correction or perspective correction. Number 2, a good preset should leave the basic sliders unchecked because I'm using those to compensate for my shooting errors. So when I am applying a preset, I would rather not have them reset on me. That's obviously including stuff like exposure and white balance, and could go as far as not even touching the values for white, blacks, highlights and shadows. And number 3, if you're using masking in your preset, for the love of God, please rename them before you save the preset. If you don't do it, the preset will conflict with the mask that might already be applied by the user and it's just a mess. It's an easy fix, rename your mask. If you follow these 3 principles, you're pretty much set to create presets that are not annoying. But what happens if you already bought some presets, they have nice colors, but the person who created them did not follow any of the principles that I've mentioned before? First of all, send this video to the person who created the presets so they can learn as well, but of course you can also update them yourself. And to do that, in Lightroom just reset all the settings on a photo, apply the preset, right click and select update with current settings. Now from the entire list make sure to uncheck stuff that you don't want in your preset and just hit update. If you do this, Lightroom will override the preset with just the stuff that you left checked. But if you're like me and have a huge preset library, that's gonna take forever, so I have a better solution. Because Lightroom is saving the presets as text files, we can open them with an advanced text editor that's usually used for coding and replace or remove certain lines in all the presets that we already have. And while I do realize coding is not something that everyone is comfortable with, in the case of Lightroom presets, it's pretty easy. It's mostly English. In the example I have on screen, every slider has an equivalent with the same title and the value on the right side. If we remove this line, it's not going to take effect into the preset. And to do this, I'm using Notepad++ in Windows, and if you're a Mac user, you can use something like Sublime Text Editor or any other text editor that's mostly designed for coding that will let you replace a line of text in all the files that are in a folder. But before you do that, I strongly recommend you to have a backup of your presets. On screen now you can see the lines of code that are related to perspective control that I would eliminate from every single preset, but you can tweak and customize everything to your liking. And finally, if you enjoyed the video and would like to support me so I can make more of them, you can check out my Lightroom grain presets. I've designed them in such a way that instead of applying grain uniformly on the entire image, it's going for luminosity mask, 3 of them, and it's gonna apply more grain to the midtones and less to the shadows and highlights, exactly how natural grain would occur on film.